Hello everyone. So I have a bit of a surprising news today. I received an email from a girl named Pristine Noir, and she told me about her own book. She's been writing a book for quite a while, since she was about 16 years old, and she told me that it's almost finished, that she had a little while that she had some kind of writer's block, she called it. Um, and she is now finishing it. She's making some changes and finishing up. And she would like to promote it or show it through my channel. I will have full rights for about a year when it comes to filming. Um, she has given me a copy of letter, basically through the email, because I did not want to give off my personal home address, of course. So she wrote me an email, and she had a letter attached to it with her hand signature, and basically telling me that I have permission and uh, rights to be able to show this book through my YouTube channel. So it's not gonna be a physical book that I'll have in hand, unfortunately, but it's gonna be um, either printed or just me reading it from either an e-reader or from my computer, which is fine. I think I will have it sent to a friend of mine so he can print it out, just for ease and comfort. But yeah, so she asked me to review this book. I don't know too much of it, only that it's about werewolves and vampires, and that there is a fantasy theme attached to it aside from those. I know she said something about reincarnation and past lives, and she hasn't given it a full or a specific name yet. She's calling it Vampire Secrets at the moment, but apparently she wants to change the name because that's the name that she chose when she was 16, but it sounds very cheesy. She's not happy with it, so she's looking toward um, making a different title for the book. So I'm kind of really looking forward to that. And she's also asked me that in the future, if it has a little bit of success, if I'd want to promote the book not only um, via reading it out loud, but also to sell it via my YouTube channel. I don't know about that yet. Um, I have been talking with her. It's an option, but I have no idea how that would work. So if you would be interested in the book, it will definitely be coming out. I just don't know if it will be through my channel, like um, that you'll be able to actually order the book itself, because like I said, it's only been 2 months that I've been on YouTube, and I'm actually kind of surprised that somebody is willing to partner with me like this. But she's very excited about me, she's very excited about my channel, and I am too. So yeah, I've gotten to read a little bit of her book. It seems absolutely fantastic. From what I can tell, it's very, very originals, The Vampire Diaries like, but maybe with a bit of a darker twist from the beginning, and I really like it. It's it's very different from what I've read so far. And yeah, so I'm kind of excited for this, but she's still working on it, so it's not gonna be something I will read soon. It's gonna be a little bit into the future, but it's something to look out for. So yeah, she has asked me um, if I would want to ask you guys if you would be interested in something like that, and if maybe you would like to um, give us some inspiration with the titles. She will not be responding to comments, she said. She will be reading them, but she's not gonna respond in her own words, because she doesn't have her own YouTube channel and she wants to remain anonymous because her real name isn't apparently Pristine Noir. That's her pen name, as she called it. I didn't know that existed, but okay. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this creator, to be partnering with this creator. I'm pretty excited to be reading the book that she's written. And yeah, we're gonna have to see from there what it's gonna be like. And yeah, I'm really happy for the channel, for everybody who gets to, you know, experience it, because this is something really I did not expect, at least for a year or so. Like, I'm not that well known. I have 80 subscribers. I did not think that I would be getting somebody to partner with me like this. So I'm pretty excited. I hope I sound excited. I am very excited. So my message to Pristine Noir is thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, this chance, and also the permission to be able to read this for you. I am very, very stoked. I really will research on what it will be like with store properties and what it would do for me, because I am on disability money and the government does state if I have a third party income, it could potentially have risks for me. So I do need to really research what's going on there and ask the people that I'm getting money from, like, is this okay? Is this gonna be fine? Before I do something that I might regret, because, you know, yeah. So I do appreciate it, but we're just gonna have to see, because it is gonna go through me. And yeah, so yeah, I am very excited. I am. So thank you for bringing me on this journey, and I hope that everybody's excited as I am. I have started reading The Great Gatsby. I haven't had a lot of time. As you probably noticed, I have not been able to upload yesterday. I am so sorry about that. I had a bit of a tough day and I was kind of really down at that point, and I just didn't know what to film. I wasn't feeling quite fine mentally, and yeah. I will be dyeing my hair today, so hopefully my hair looks a lot better than it does today. I know I have a lot of outgrowth, which kind of sucks. This was never supposed to happen, but well, of course you get outgrowth, but it was never supposed to grow out like this in a way of me maintaining it. I was supposed to maintain it better, but shit happened and I kind of had to let it go for a bit. But I have to dye in home now, so yeah, tomorrow I will be able to dye my hair properly and restore shit. And for some of you who don't know this trick, this is probably a good trick to mention. I will not be dyeing my hair with Manic Panic this time, like the last time and the time before that. That is because I'm not trying the Sios hair dye, again in the same color red that I'm using now. I'm sorry, my voice is cracking up, I don't know why. But yeah, if you have dyed your hair red with any kind of color, what I would suggest you do is use the Manic Panic pots in your hair conditioner, the normal conditioner. Just put the entire dye into it. You're gonna have to take some conditioner out, of course, otherwise there's no room. And then just really firmly shake the bottle. And then every time you go into the shower, you apply it and you let it sit for 5 minutes. And that will keep your color really bright and fresh, like you just dyed it, because you basically just did. Yeah, it will keep it really shiny, really bright, really into the color that you want. Because as you can see, right now my hair is disgusting, but the color has really faded to what it's supposed to be. I'm not happy with it at all. And yeah, so it is what it is, but yeah, that trick will really, it will save you money and it will save you time, because you don't need to keep going to the hairdresser or keep on dyeing your hair every single time, when you can just use a pot of €11, put it into your conditioner and keep it strong and alive, rather than having to dye every 2 weeks. This way you can stretch out that time, and not only stretch it out, keep your hair beautiful. When it comes to the roots, I got a really great tip from a friend of mine, is to again take a pot of Manic Panic, or just use some leftovers, or even just a conditioner. You can use the conditioner as well, since it's already red. It's basically just made more hair dye in a way, in any sense. And you just use a toothbrush and you just apply it here. And yes, it doesn't dye all of the root outgrowth, like it doesn't do anything everywhere, but if you have to use a last minute fix or anything like that, and you want to look beautiful for some kind of ball or masquerade or whatever it is you want to do, that's a really quick fix to just get rid of the hairline that is showing, so you can just move on with what you're doing, and yeah, till the next time. It works. I've done it a few times. And don't be an idiot like me. When I was 16, I thought I wanted to paint my hair black, to dye my hair black. And so I asked my mom, could you get me a bottle of black hair dye? And she was like, yeah, sure. She came home with a package that said Bleu Noir. Now, that's great. I did not know what that meant. Of course, I don't speak French well anyway. Especially then, I did not know what that meant. So that evening, I actually had an event to go to, a school event. My hair was black in the sunlight mostly, but when you were just, no, I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. If you're in the dark, your hair looks black. If you don't have light shining on it directly, it looks black. But it has a blue glow, a dark blue glow. So be very careful with that. Also, another good tip that I got from a hairdresser is, if you want to look natural with black hair, is to actually dye your hair red before you go black. That will make it look less flat, less dark black like it's dyed. It will make it look a lot more natural, give you a tint like almost like the Bleu Noir would do, like I just said. But yeah, this would look a lot more natural, like you didn't dye your hair, like it's more copper, dark brown, like it's supposed to be, right? So those are my tips, and that's it for this video, because I would not know what to talk about right now. I'm not in the right headspace today, as I definitely wasn't yesterday. But anyway, I want to thank Pristine Noir. Thank you so much for allowing me to read that book on YouTube, basically, to let me film that and put it on YouTube. That is absolutely fantastic. Please don't forget to get your copyright stamp. So what I understand, I've been reading so much about copyright these days, since I've been warned that if you before you publish your book, or before you let me read it out loud or whatever, make sure you have that copyright stamp, so that nobody else will do that to you, right? Because in the end, somebody else could literally copy your book and claim it as theirs if you don't. That way it will be in the system or something like that. It'll have to stamp with a date on it. That's what I know. So even if they do try, and even if they were to attempt to steal your book, you would have to prove, like, this is the date it got stamped, this is the date that the full book was, here and made and ready. And they will not be able to do anything to you. You will be able to claim the copyrights from them and yeah, take them to court if you have to. So don't forget about that. Okay? Oh. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this amazing day and this amazing journey that you're allowing me to experience with you. And I do hope we can figure something out with the whole store thing in the future. As we've both discussed, it's not something for the near future because obviously your book isn't finished. But yeah, so anyways, I'm getting off track again. Yeah, I'm good at that. But have a good night, have a good day, have a good morning, have a good midday, whatever it may be for you. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. And hopefully it won't be as messy as this one. Alright, see ya. Love you.